Okay, this is a dictionary tutorial for French using wordreference.com. And in this tutorial I'm going to discuss the difference between using figurative expressions versus literal expressions. We use figurative language all the time. For example, you might say, I caught a cold. So to catch a cold is figurative. You don't actually catch a cold physically in the way that, for example, you might catch a fish. So we use this type of figurative language without really thinking about it. But that can become really tricky when you want to employ these type of expressions, or you want to sort of convey the same meaning as these expressions in French, for example. So going from English to French using figurative language can be very tricky. So let's think about, for example, the expression to make money. So to make money is actually figurative, unless of course you work somewhere where money is actually being physically made. We say to make money all the time, and it's figurative. So let's explore a little bit of how we can say to make money in French, and just how much it differs from the figurative expression in English. So here I am at word reference. I'm going to change over from French to English to French, and I'm just going to type in the word make. And here I have quite a long list of different ways to say make in French. First of all, I want to make sure that I'm looking at verbs, because a make can be a noun. If you scroll down just a little bit, you see here that there are different nouns to express, for example, like a brand of clothing. And I'm going to stick with the verb list here. And you see I've got a little V here indicating that these are all verbs. So let's look at the first definition that we get. So we have make in the sense of fashion. Okay, so to make a piece of clothing. And we get fabriquer or confectionner. The weavers made a hat from palm fronds. So this is a very literal sense, actually, of the word make. It's to produce something physical, and it's to produce something physically, and that's not what I mean when I say to make money. So I'm going to keep searching. The second definition we have make is in construct. Again, this is a little bit more literal. You see in the example, the children made houses with blocks. So they're actually constructing these things with their hands. Again, that's more literal, and I don't think it fits with what I want to say about making money. So I'm going to keep looking. We have to make as in to create or cause. For example, to make noise. The dogs made a commotion in the street. Again, this is a little bit different from the sense of making money, because in this case, I would be producing something. I would be making the noise or making a hole. And with money, to make money, it's more in the sense of to acquire or to receive. So I'm going to keep looking. Make here to manufacture, for example, a product. Again, very similar to making a piece of clothing, and we see we have fabriquer twice, and we've already ruled that out. It's very literal. We have to make as in to cause to. He never fails to make me laugh. Here, that's very similar to make. In this example, the dog's made a sound. He makes me laugh. It's a bit literal, meaning to produce an effect. Finally, we have to earn. And this is very much what I'm looking for. And in the example, we have Gary doesn't make enough money to pay his bills. And you see the example using the verb gagner. So gagner is the correct verb to use in the expression to make money. You would say, j'ai gagné de l'argent, I made money. And this is an example of how important it is to look through all definitions when using the dictionary.